Mining, what's going on? Welcome to Australian Mining for New Starters, and in today's video I just wanted to update everybody on where the industry is moving forward, because we've pretty much got a two-lane system happening at the moment, especially for the new starters jumping into the industry. Coal and iron ore tend, because the price has leveled off and they've gone into automation in a big way, they're not putting on a lot of new starters at the moment. There are a handful of new starter jobs going every now and then, but the real side of the industry that's having to put people on is in surface exploration and hard rock underground. And all those surface exploration jobs and the hard rock underground jobs are in the gold and the base metal mines. The base metal mines are the mines that are supplying the metals to all these batteries that are going to save the planet. So that's where the majority of these new starter jobs are. Why is this going on? I just wanted to come over and have a look at the price of coal and iron ore and the base metals that I was talking about, just to give you an idea of why everything's backing off and what's happening is happening. Because unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, it's just the way it is, but the price and what's happening to the price is fundamentally linked to what's going on your mine site. Now, the issue that coal's got at the moment is that 12 months ago it was $400 a tonne US. This is in US prices, so it's about $155 Australian. So it's gone from over $600 Australian down to about $155 Australian. And from everything that I've been told and what I've seen in the past, because my background's in hard rock, it's not in coal, but at these prices there's going to be a few mines that are going to be a bit iffy, unfortunately. But at that price there's going to be a reckoning, I would say. And if we move over and have a look at the iron ore price, we've looked at the iron ore price before. We've talked about it going up and down along this spiral around to the $100 mark, and we're hoping that it stays above that $100 mark, and hopefully it will. But a lot of people are predicting that it's going to go down to $80 US a tonne. Now, everybody's still making lots of money at that price, but the iron ore mines, they're all going driverless, and all the traineeships that people jump into at the moment, from what I've seen, you'll be lucky to make, the going rate when you finish your traineeship, if you're going to be an operator, is about $50 an hour, and it's going to stay like that. There'll be increments, but it's not going to go much above that. They've done that deliberately. They're trying to keep the wages down. I've done videos on it before with what happened in the iron ore industry back in the early 2000s, how all the employers got screwed over on wages big time, and so they've made it an absolute thing to try and reduce their wages bill down because of what happened in the past. Hard rock underground's not wide like that. They're very different. So if we come over to the gold price, so the gold price is just under $2,900 Australian an ounce, and the copper price is over $12,000 a tonne, and the nickel price is over $30,000 a tonne. And you can have a look at all the other metals in here. If you go on to Kitco, they're pretty good to have a look at that sort of stuff, and it'll show you exactly what all the prices are, and you'll see all the prices that are going into these batteries. They're all elevated, if not close to record prices, at record prices in Australian dollars, and that's why there's so many jobs around. And you can see where all the jobs are on this atlas. This is our map of where all the jobs are around in the country. It's loaded up with all the gold and base metal mines around the place, so you can see there's a lot of stuff all around the country that are all looking for people. So it's all just a matter of giving them what they want, somebody that knows how their mine works. It's one of the most overlooked things is understanding how the mine works. So if you can show the employer that you can be thrown in the deep end, then you've got something to offer them. Now, if you're looking for some of these jobs, we post all the jobs that we think you should be applying for on our mining jobs to apply for page. So these are all the jobs we think you should be applying for once you've done the training. Obviously, our training is for the hard rock underground side of the thing. That does include the diamond drill stuff underground. So if you want to learn how the mine works, so you've actually got a skill that you can offer the employer, then this is our DIY package. So it teaches you everything that the employer wants you to know. They take Zip and Afterpay. If you want some help, they do a work ready one, and that's where you get a ticketed shift boss to prep you. So it's their job to go through and make sure that you've understood all the mining information from the course. So they ask you a bunch of mining questions, they redo your resume, they do interview prep, and come up with a plan of where and how you're going to get in to get your job. But like I said, there's lots of jobs all over the country. They load the jobs up all the time. People get jobs all the time off our Wall of Fame page. And you can see these are just a few of the people that have sent either text messages or videos in. There's a few videos in there of people that have gotten jobs. And if you read the messages, they all say the same thing. The reason I got the job was because I was able to talk to the employer about how their mine works, and they saw that as a skill that they could use. And there's lots of people. This training's been around for a while now, and the employers know it. They like it. Like I said, lots of people there to look at. You can read a lot of comments there, but they all basically say the same thing, that the employers all want the same thing, somebody that knows how their mine works. So I hope you found that information helpful, and that's just a brief update of what's going on. Like I said, it's sort of gone into a two-lane system where there's lots of jobs in the hard rock underground and exploration stage, whereas there's not that much in coal and iron ore. And what there is, the traineeships unfortunately don't pay a real lot. So I hope that information helps and gives you an idea of where you should be looking for jobs. If you've got any questions about the mining industry, feel free to send them through. If you could like the video and share it around and subscribe to the channel, that would be wonderful. Thanks.